Hello you beautiful people, welcome back to the Hike Plays video. Today we are going to be covering the shop. Now, this video is sort of catered towards you pay-to-win boys, or like the guys who want to whale, or even just slightly spend. If you're like a small spender, you just want to know a bit more about the shop, what you should and what you shouldn't buy, I'm happy to talk about it. So let's have a talk about what you should buy in Solo Leveling Arise. Now, to access the shop, you will just click on the shopping cart over the top. Guys, it is really important to note, though, actually, before I do start any of this, that any purchasing you do should be done through the PC version. Do not buy on your mobile. I know the mobile is awesome, and I know you guys love playing on your mobiles, but come buy on the PC version, because when you do purchase things on the PC version, what you're going to get is a rise point. So for every 10% of what you purchase, say you spent $100 on this game over the course of a month, you are going to get $10 back in a rise point, which you can then reuse, and that's not something you have in the PC version, plus you're probably going to pay a little bit more. I'm lucky enough to have my account somehow in Indonesia. When I was creating it, VPN, I know. So my points are like even cheaper, which is fantastic. But you know, if you're smart, if you thought ahead, you could sort of VPN into a separate country and not have to pay the ridiculous like pound rate that I would have to pay here in the UK. So like everything here is a tiny bit cheaper for me now, which is fantastic. But yeah, there's little gimmicks you can do when spending that's going to make you sort of spend, but you know, save a bit. Now, it is also important to know that you should only spend what you can afford. Do not spend anything more than what you can afford. And that does mean, you know, if tomorrow your account was no longer there, would you be upset? So, I mean, that's probably a bad thing. Just, no, like, you know, what you can afford means, you know, as long as it doesn't go out your daily budget, you know, like, nothing crazy, boys. Keep it within your budget. Make sure you don't overspend. But, right, for you low spenders, the first thing I'm going to say is absolutely worth buying these daily growth packs. But I buy both of these. These are like ridiculously cheap. They're going to come to like less than $15 for the two of them. I 100% recommend you pick up both of these. Super, super good. I mean, you instantly get your draw tickets. You're going to get tons of gold from this one, and gold is ridiculously important, so make sure you get this. These two are absolutely worth it. Now, jumping down to specials. Guys, my rule with specials is if it's a one-time purchase, for example, like this one and this one, absolutely 100% worth it. Like, these are fine to buy. Again, decide your budget beforehand, but these are sort of things I would be buying into. Absolutely love these. It's free summons. Who doesn't like summoning? This is super fine for me. This is only fine if you're going to get the character, and don't let the gems fool you, because gems are really an easy way for them to sort of suction money out of you. You're going to be thinking, oh, it's only 3,000 gems. 3,000 gems is about $30, so, you know, just mentally keep note of that. And then over down this end, these are really, really good the first time round. So these double in value later on. Like, for example, this one. At level 7, I'll be able to purchase this. And I will purchase it for the first time, but I won't purchase it beyond that point, because they're going to be 5k if I'm not wrong, and you get 4 of them. And this is where you're sinking like $50 into just crafting weapons, and it starts to become quite whale territory. The big spenders, by all means, the special tab is all yours. But for you smaller spenders, probably the first time only, and not too much more. As you scroll through most of this stuff, again, the rule is if you could purchase it like one time, it's good. Otherwise, I wouldn't go near it. So a lot of this I would not go near. The only exception to that is Char. Because we love her and she is absolutely waifu material here, we are going to be picking up Char regardless of the price, because we love her too much. She's the only one that I'm sort of thinking mentally, going to myself, yeah, I don't care. I'm just going to pick it up. I don't care if it's good value for money. Right, Step Up. Step Up is 100% worth it. Just like if in the specials tab where we're picking these things up, the Step Up stuff not only is like quite cost effective, you just get a lot for it. So all of these are going to be absolutely fine. Although note that these do go up in value. Like the first one is, I think that's like what, $9 or $10, and it does dramatically go up in price. But, you know, right at the end you do get for 500 diamonds, you are going to pick up the 20 summons. And I think this is okay. This is absolutely, the replay ones I think are okay. The same actually applies here as well. I do believe these are absolutely fine. Again, depending on like the level of whale you're going. But these are 1 per account, so the value is there because of that. Level up, that's just going to be free, and double up is like, again, I'm going to talk about double up, but this is okay value, again, depending on how much you're willing to spend. Speaking of the double up banner, the bonus, not the bonus, the diamond banner over here, I would only ever purchase these once. because these are limited to one time only, in the sense that once you purchase these once each, you will no longer get the bonus. You'll get a very small fraction of the bonus. So you could go in and buy all of these once and get like 16, 17,000 gems here, or diamonds here. Next time you purchase this, you're only going to get 10k. So after that first purchase, not really worth it. Worth noting there, but I would probably, again, if you're a big spender, you're looking to spend $500-600 on this game for whatever reason, this is the sort of stuff you'll be buying, and that's fine. For you smaller spenders, probably not. For you smaller spenders, this is a bit more in line with you, the bonus shop. Now, you can purchase, it's 3 things a day, so you need to accumulate 3 times a day. That's the important thing to note. If you can accumulate 3 top-ups a day, bearing in mind you could pick something small like these up, just 3 times is all you have to do. Or, in fact, I think it might even be 2 times. I know in other versions it's 2 times, so maybe it is 2 times, but you can do up to 3 times a day. And once you do that, you are going to, after a while, be able to get access to CGO for free. And later on, you're going to be able to get Plume as well. So, I think it's kind of worth it. If you're going to do small dollar top-ups, you can be doing this, and in the course of like 10 days, you'll have access to all of this, which I think is absolutely spot on. So this is quite good, but it is going to take sort of mini microtransactions out of you the whole way through. Now, I think the last tab we're going to talk about is the mission tab. So here, the story pack, I think, is a pretty good value for money. I think the story pack is absolutely decent value for money, because it's not too expensive, but at the same time, it does give you very good amount of rewards. I'm looking particularly at the gold, thinking, right, that's really solid. The battle missions. Now, guys, this is quite expensive. I'm going to be super honest with you. This is where we're starting to get into that whale territory again, and this does come with a pack 2, pack 3, pack 4. So these are a bit expensive. Now, are they good value? Yes, but then you've got these RNG boxes, which realistically, you're probably going to get a key, or you're going to get a very low amount of essence stones. You know, like, you've got to go in understanding you're going to probably get the worst of the lot. By all means, if you get one of the SSR weapons, this pack is kind of worth it all of a sudden, but you're probably not. So realistically, when you weigh up the worst possible options, the value for money on these packs are not so great. So I would only get this if you're whaling really hard. And the same applies to the challenge pack. Yes, 5,000 gems doesn't feel too bad. If you have the gems spare, sure, think about it. But for 5,000 gems, you can actually get a lot more value than just this. So, worth noting, this is definitely one of those things, like, other than the story pack, this is only if you're really whaling. So, yeah, important to note that. And I think that really is it. That is pretty much the only things you could be spending your money on. And that's the things that you should be spending your money on. I hope you find this, helpful. And, yeah, definitely spend responsibly. That is the most important part of all this. And have a lovely day. Peace.